All right, hello everyone, and welcome back to the final match of our Saturday night block for the North American Mania Tournament round of 32. Rounding us off, we have quite a match to end it off on Nepijin versus Matthia. My name is Dynascape, and I'm joined in the booth by Dark Mewtwo.
Hello, hello.
So, Dark Mewtwo, we've been looking forward to this match. We've been hyping it up, talking about it for the past couple of hours. What do you expect is gonna happen?
Yeah, well, Matthia is just an insane Rice player coming from FFR where there are no LNs whatsoever, which gives Neptune the chance to kind of take advantage of that and pick LNs. So, probably gonna be an LN versus Rice battle, although the Rice battle will be extremely close for both of them.
Yeah, very much so. Neptune going ahead with the LN to protect. That is Shirogane. Very good choice by Nep, especially knowing Mathia's skill sets. And Matthia striking back with the Rice for protect, the kind of stamina draining pick. It's very long, very easy to act, I think, for both of these players. So we're gonna have to see some sky high scores there.
Yeah, Rice 4 is a very big comfort pick, especially for, I would say, an FFR player. Just it has a lot of different patterns that you have to just keep switching from. So it makes sense for Matthia to protect that. And Neptune gonna ban a Rice 5. Good ban in my opinion.
Yeah, pretty good ban, especially knowing that it really just is up Mathia's alley. That FFR kind of patterning, weird little spikes in difficulty bursts, jacks all of that. So with that out of the way, we can go ahead with the first pick. LN2 on board, LN1 and LN3 looking really nice for Nep right now. And let's see what he wants.
I don't really know how Matthia chooses his ban in this situation, since any of the LN picks and hybrids is pretty much a almost insta lose for him, but yeah.
Yeah, totally agree. It is what you expect. LN probably not gonna be too close, especially when Matthia places around like 50th and 60th in the LN and hybrid maps for the qualifiers. However, we are gonna be really focusing on the right side of things, see if Matthia can get as many points as he needs to take it.
This is going to be quite an interesting match where it's going to be kind of a stomp on the LN side, and once we get to the Rice, it's going to be an extremely close act battle. So, yeah.
Yeah, 100%. I think one thing that I do look forward to is maybe the evolution of Matthia in upcoming tournaments, especially if they want to hang in the Osamania tournament scene. Just maybe if they practice for a couple months on LN, turning their physicality into something that can be reckoned with on the LN side of things. I don't know, I feel like Matthia would be a very crazy tournament player if you just give them a little bit time to incubate. But for now, Neptune very clean 99.85, and as what we'd expect, Matthia at a sub 98%, 97.78 for now. Honestly, that's not too bad. That's a lot better than what I was expecting for this match.
Yeah, it seems like Matthia has the releases. It's just the coordination that he's missing for the LNs. And that's just something is a fundamental that you need to work on.
Oh yeah, 100%. Honestly, even doing well on this baby inverse section, no misses has been doing pretty well in terms of combo. And as things ramp up yet again, Nepijin looking to crest over that 99.9% accuracy mark. stagger release for both of them, both cleared very well, but a lot of bad judgments picked up by Matthia.
Yeah, and Neptune just completely destroying the chart, just kind of steamrolling through all of this, holding a 99 point, almost 9, just under that threshold.
Yeah, another miss for Matthia, just cannot get the hang of the coordination elements for the LN as you said, but doing pretty well overall regardless. These density patterns, very hard to grasp for him. It's gonna end off this map with a sub 97, but pretty well played, I think, in terms of how Matthia would like it to be, at least for his score. Nepijin ending with almost a 995, just 12 points away from that. 2 greats to sully the score a little bit, but again, overall, just a very good score and way over what is needed to beat Matthia when it comes to LN.
Yeah. And now, after the first pick from Neptune, we're going to go into Mathia's pick, which is going to be most expectantly a Rice pick.
Yeah, it just kind of ends up. Oh wow, Matthia actually going for the immediate Rice 3 pick. Pretty nice, a lot of fast jacks to contend with. Maybe something that Nepijin might drop a couple of regular 300s where Matthia can slowly gain the lead and get some maxes in, especially when the bursts start coming in as well. So Matthia looking to take the next point here, but I expect that it won't be a free point at all. It's going to be a very, very close battle between the two of them.
Yeah, I mean, in terms of ratio and accuracy, they are on the right side. They are extremely close to one another. Both just Rice titans, to be honest.
Wow, B2 SSs coming out from both of them for so long, with them finally dropping a couple 300s. Prove they are not AI.
They are indeed humans behind these two names.
Yeah, and thankfully, with the start, Neptune just the slightest of leads, but honestly, it's probably separated by like single-digit 300s at this point. Both of them at 99.96/7. That scoreline is so close. The bar is essentially flickering, but Matthia a little bit of a accuracy deficiency, but only by 0.01%.
Yep. And we're gonna get back into it after this pause. Probably the hardest part of the map, where it just starts getting kind of crazy. So we're gonna see how we're gonna hold up with our ratio on this.
Yeah, these streams coming in, both players still doing very fine on it. Nepijin maybe just a little bit more than Matthia, 99.95 against Mathia's 99.94, but it is really close. It's way too close to sell as this map finishes off. It is down to the wire, and last L ends, and Nep will take it by the amount of about 700 points. Of course, both of them get V1 double S's, but the ratio is what sold it for Nep, beating out Matthia by about 19 300s. That's how close it was between the two of them.
Yeah, both of these players are, in terms of the Rice accuracy, they are indefinitely some of the best players in the tournament, if not the best.
Yeah, just to recap really how well both of them are. Matthia, 3rd place, stage 1, 1st place, stage 6 and 7. Nep, 2nd place, stage 1, 3rd place, stage 6 and 7. I mean, both of them are just so close when it comes to accuracy. I think that it does serve Nep a little bit better when it comes to low star rating maps, however. Nep picking LN3, gonna look to get that easy 3rd point and coast along, maybe even hoping to find a sweep against Matthia.
Yeah, and I mean, a sweep wouldn't even be such like a crazy thing. It would be more of a like 2 wins on a rice pick, and the Ellens where
Kind of just like a write-off, really.
yeah.
Starting off, Nep has the hot hands right now. 99.9. Matthia takes an early drop. This map is pretty dense, so I think that reading might be a little bit of a problem for Matthia in the denser sections. However, still at a pretty respectable 98.8.
Yeah, and during the intro, Matthia was holding like a 99.6, which is extremely good until he got the break. And
Yeah.
Nep's
Wow, Nep is absolutely killing it. Still at a 99.9. Even though it is LN and the releases are quite tricky, handling it with ease. Matthia at a 98%. Again, just what you would expect in general. Nep didn't really need to do a lot coming into this match to win the points that he knew he needed to win, but it's just excelling above and beyond and showing really the LN prowess.
Yeah, Neptune still delivering on his LN scores, even though he doesn't need to. Just going for a ratio, even where there's no need for it.
No mercy granted to his opponent. Nep wants to show his full power at all times and will end off with a 996 on this. One great black flag of a score, but still very impressive regardless. Probably one of the top scores, definitely of this round. Matthia garnering a 97.43, so definitely not enough to topple over Neff, but again, still very respectable and pretty impressive overall considering, Matthia does not play LN.
And Matthia opting for Rice 1 instead of his Protect Rice 3. Maybe trying to trip up Neptune on some more speedy technicality.
Yeah, I think with the awkward patternings and the snaps on the bursts, Matthia might look to close the MA gap a little bit and find a bit more maxes than Nep. B2 SSs from both of them for a pretty extended period of time. Matthia and Nepijin finally finding those 300s to prove they are human. Yet again, Nepijin holds the slice of advantages in this map. 99.96 compared to Mathia's 99.93 as both of them rush to the combo cap.
Yeah, but it is still extremely close. 1-200 or Russia 300s can just completely change the advantage. And on this short map, anything can happen, really.
Yeah, we're almost at the halfway point, and Matthia actually gets back to lead. Very consistent when it comes to that accuracy. Nepijin finally dropping a little, especially with the additional speed ups and more abrasive patterns in this map. So now the slice of advantages, but again, very, very close. Matthia cannot afford to drop any 200s in this map.
Now that the map is speeding up and ramping up in difficulty, this is where Matthia shines a bit more than Neptune based on their seedings. And as we can see, their accuracies show that only the slightest bit, but it's still noticeable.
Yeah, I'm looking at these LNs and I'm very scared for Matthia, but clears them all very handily. Only a couple more to go, and finally we are out of that section. No grades dropped so far. Nepijin actually going down to 99.92. Matthia actually taking a couple of late 100s, so now things are tied up.
Ooh, this is extremely close right now. Only the one last section here.
Last section, both of them at the same accuracies, but Nep takes it. Oh no, that is not how you want to go out into the losers bracket. Had the better MA by a pretty decent margin, but that late great sold the deal. I don't know if that was on an Ellen or not, but regardless, that was so unfortunate. But Matthia given out a very competitive match when it came to the rice picks.
Yeah. The rice maps were extremely close. This map should have gone into tiebreaker, honestly, with how good they are at rice.
Yeah, 100%. But congratulations to Nepijin for advancing into the winner's side round of 16. He's going to be facing Mr. Moon next weekend. And it was a very valiant effort by Matthia. Unfortunately, Matthia is going to have to face Alice Mitter, the 11th seed, in the losers bracket. That's going to be yet another crazy matchup to look out for and watch next weekend. But that's going to do it finally for this Saturday night block. We are done and over with. We probably had about 15 plus matches in the last 10 hours straight. So we thank you guys for watching when you could and for tuning in. And we will see you guys tomorrow morning.
Yep.